Okay, so we're going to do the daily, and I just wanted to mention quickly part of a dream that I had last night. Um, so I was just sitting on the end of a bed like you would sit on a bench, feet on the floor and all that. And there was like a masculine, there was a man there sitting next to me, talking to me. Same, sitting on the bed just like me, just next to me. Right next to me. And he kind of tried to get, like, I could sense he was getting smiley, like flirty, but it was innocent. He wasn't trying to, it was just that, when you're attracted to someone's spirit, and then the 3D ego wants to jump in and, so he, like, planted a kiss on my shoulder. My shoulder was bare, like I was wearing a tank top or something, and no, we were not naked or anything like that. Just, it is what it is. We weren't. So, when he did that, my twin, he was like, I don't know, this is like a dark room, like sleepy, but we were the two sitting on the bed talking, and then when he planted that kiss on my shoulder, just like you would kiss your child, it wasn't like he had his, like, tongue sticking out or something. Oh, that was I'll tell you about that in a second. Well, maybe I'll save that for a different time, but so as soon as that happened, as soon as that guy kissed my shoulder, and it was innocent, I didn't feel any weird, but I did feel like, that's, you're not my twin flame, a little bit too close for comfort there. I mean, that's nice, thanks, but okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, so he went, so we're just talking, and I see him, he's like getting smiley and getting close to my shoulder. As soon as his lips touched my shoulder, as soon as this guy's lips touched my shoulder, my twin gets up off the floor. Apparently he was on the floor or whatever. I think that maybe it was just kind of like waking him up, arousing something in him, like, so he just got right up, boom, and, like, sat down next to me and, like, wedged his way in between me and this other guy, and just, like, and I'm all, oh, hi, sweetie, like that, or honey, or whatever it said. And he didn't say anything. He just got right up, boom, and just sat, like, got right and, like, was, like, claiming his territory, kind of, like how dogs pee on stuff. It was kind of like that. But, dry and not stinky, less messy, all, whatever. No, nobody yelling, hey, get that dog off my lawn. Okay, so, none of that was present. But all right, let's get into the cards. Anyway, I wanted to share that. And then another part of my dream, okay. I was with this, very much felt like masculine, feminine in one entity. And it almost kind of was like, kind of like a big, like a serpent body on the bottom, kind of. But like big, thick, like alligator tail, kind of. Not like a little rat's tail, you know what I mean? But, so I was getting like, oh, big mother energy. Because the serpent represents the wisdom of the divine feminine. And, but this creature had a very masculine looking big face, okay, like very masculine looking, but then the bottom half was that divine feminine wisdom. And I know it's gonna sound funny, okay, but just metaphysically, spiritually speaking, this was very profound. So I told this creature, we're just like arms locked, when you like grab forearms of the person straight in front of you and you look directly into their eyes. And I said, lick my forehead. This is what I said, okay? So as this creature was licking my third eye, I was having like this spiritual orgasm, okay? I was going, oh, my breath was getting high. I was like ascending. It was very orgasmic, but it was a full body orgasm. So it included the genitals and everything, but it was like your mind, everything, my whole body was, every chakra was like orgasming. So, you know, as far as, because my twin Scorpio, death card, 13, divine mother, hello. And so I'm really getting like this divine, feminine, divine mother, kind of like the Kali side, kind of like the protector, the masculine is really tuning into these aspects of the feminine, like the warrior, you know, the producer, okay, gets, you know, proliferates, manifests. So, and more concentration on certain aspects of that depending on what energy they're flowing through and whatnot. So, so yeah, especially if your twin holds a lot of divine feminine wisdom energy, and like if they're a water sign, or especially like a Scorpio, or Pisces, or any of their water signs, really a man being a water sign, okay? But so, and especially if they were really repressing this feminine wisdom. So if they hold a lot of it and they were repressing it, it's extra difficult for them during this period with all this integration of the divine feminine energies, okay? So I did a little fire today for those who are still in Coldsville. Don't want to make anyone jelly with all this nice Kali. Weather. Weather. We don't even care. Whether or not we care. I love the turtles from the Neverending Story. We are allergic. That's what. Sometimes, yeah, I wish I could just shapeshift and, you know, be a big giant allergic turtle and just sneeze people out of my path. I didn't do anything, I just sneezed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're dead. I sneezed. I'm just kidding. Dead. Whatever. It's not even a real thing anyway, so. All right. That's the first medicine of the day, so usually I don't cough like that. That might have been a sneaky nug I had in there. I don't know. I think that was some Medusa. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Usually have medicine first thing in the morning that has that higher THC content, okay? Because it's, you know, when you have to get up and do stuff, okay, it's good to have the medicines that I usually use in the morning are the ones that have the higher THC content, because, you know, you don't want to be going back to sleep when you got stuff to do, but you need some CBD and CBN in there for the inflammation, and I'll be doing a video and sharing with you guys when I make some emollients. I'm gonna make a oh, that was a fuzzball. I thought that was a little blossom. I'm like, how did a little blossom get in there? So when I do that, I'll share that with you guys, and let you know what I put in there and stuff. I'm just gonna make some cannabis coconut oil with some virgin, extra virgin cold pressed raw coconut oil. Well, it won't be raw after I make the extraction, but so I'm gonna leave it in coconut oil form in the freezer, and then that way I can make some of it into a little beeswax stick mixed with the coconut oil, and you can just like have it in a, I don't know, you can just put it in a Tupperware container, it doesn't matter, but you can get those little cosmetic jars, they're small little, you can buy them by the lot or whatever, little small little glass jars, and it has a little acrylic lid or whatever. Or they have the sticks. Okay, that one wanted to come out. So then when you're on the go, you don't have this greasy emollient, like just getting on your hand, whatever, you can just grab the stick out or the, whatever's little chunk beeswax bar and just rub it on the spot, like right on your forehead or whatever. You don't have to get all cloppy and get all your, yeah. Ugh. Blessing from the beloved is on the bottom again. Under blessed power, ooh, you are a field of endless possibility with unlimited power to create. Every atom of you is full of abstract potential that can be molded into any form. Every particle of you holds the blueprint of creation. You are a force of nature and a great blessing on this earth. So that's, I was getting that, so this is, the divine masculine is really feeling like this warrior, creator, the explosion of the feminine. And what's rising in the feminine twin is more of this, yeah, kind of like more the Blessed Mother, like the patience, okay? As the masculine is rising in his feminine power, okay, we're balancing. So even though we're both doing feminine energy, I feel like we're balancing. So if they're focusing more on the power aspect, creating and all that, okay, then the, you know, more like solar plexus, root chakra, and the feminine's going to be focusing more on the heart energy, the third eye, the crown. Okay, so when they're in the lower three chakras, we're in the upper three. It's just, it's a balancing act. It's the yin yang. So whether it's feminine energies we're dealing with the polarization of the feminine energy. So when he's way over up or way over down, then we, you know, okay, the other twin balances, takes their position to balance. Okay, so that's on the bottom. And this, it's funny. If her hair was a little bit curlier, it's pretty straight, but that is, and I think she has green eyes, but that's what she looked like, the woman in the dream that gave me an eye activation. And I have to do that teaching. I'll get it out today. I've had 3 dreams like that. My twin gave me an eye activation. But he said he telepathically communicated something when he did his, but it was still an eye activation when he said the golden path. And then before that I had, and I don't remember which one came first, but the eye activation from the Anunnaki high priestess, teacher, healer, shaman, okay, inside a temple. And they all look real bronzy and wet, and then there's fire somewhere flickering in the background, so it's like, it always looks like this wet, bronzy stone. Chocolatey, bronzy, and wet, like shiny or polished stone. Okay, you can use in Native American art, when I took my it's for anthropology general ed requirement, or yeah, anthropology. I think it said archaeology. Anyway, it was anthropology, Anthro 41 or whatever it was. That'd be funny if I got that right. But they use these other stones, a rock in their hand, to polish. I forget what it's called. Polishing stones, I guess. It's just a stone that it's kind of like a nail file, but it's not rough. It's smooth, and what it does is it smooths the pottery. So anyway, that's like what all these when I've had visions or dreams inside the temple, it always looks like that. And it's always warm inside. And there's water and fire usually always together present. But she had really curly hair, and she was like, whoa. Okay, and then the bird activation when the bubble flew, and then the, it looked kind of like a blue jay, but it was more, just, its energy was definitely of the Stellar's jay, and that's my totem, and that's what always comes around. So yeah, eye activation, I'd say just her, okay, one from the bird and one from my twin. So this is the one. Now, see, it looks like this. Okay, so this heart's upside down, coming down, anchoring in. See how it's like upside down? Because it's flowing down here, and then it's right side up. Heart, star, heart, star. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Okay. And there's like some script on the front, but it's too small for me to read. This is the blessed treasure within. I'll do it like credits. Cred. Incredulities. Okay. The quality. Reggie Watts. Okay. The qualities you admire in others you also possess. That's so funny. I was just thinking of Reggie Watts, and I'm like, I know, I want to get a mixer. You guys are gonna laugh so hard when I want to just start making people laugh. That was kind of like my gift as, like, if I really break it down to just fundamentals, is like cheering people up and getting them like that Scorpio Sag cusp rising. It's like I feel deep into what that person needs, and then I bring the laughter and help cheer them up and bring them that high vibration of that Sag. Bring the Sag in there, stab them with that Sag energy instead of the Scorpio. Use the Scorpio to like dig deep there and then stab them with the Sag arrow. Yeah. So the qualities you admire in others you also possess. That's right, because we're all mirrored reflections. Angels. There is a treasure within you. This card is here to help you reconnect with the well of wisdom, creativity, and beauty inside you. It is time to shine your light. Oh my God, the well of wisdom. That's what I was dreaming about last night, yo. That creature looked at my third eye, and I was like, all this activation of like, because it's going to help you see things more clearly, especially, you don't get triggered and upset when your twin's going through stuff and they're purging masculine distortion templating and energetic brainwashing implants of, chasing after younger women or trying to do jealousy or whatever it is, okay? Process through it, let it go. Hold no thought, hold no emotion. Do not hold on to anything you've done in the past. There is no definition. There's just right here, right now, and being. When you start trying to define something, you're looking at the future and the past to cross-reference and cross-check, and nope. Your standard of comparison is right here, right now. So you can compare the here to the now and the now to the here. The qualities you admire in others you also possess. That is beautiful. And just the first line of that, love unfolds your wings. That's right. Love is what takes you higher. Love is what allows you to ascend. What was the card? Did I put it on the bottom? Okay, so we had base chakra yesterday, so that very interesting how and And the well of wisdom. Hello. It's interesting how my twin rose from the ground, from the root in the dream. So self-focus on the bottom and keeper of the light on top. Isn't that pretty? See, self-focus, high self-love too. See that green, gold, and then the pink. Unconditional love of self. We have to remember that. Because that's where it starts. If we think we're loving someone else unconditionally, but we're not loving ourselves, like we're putting our life on hold. That's why we really need, focus on yourself. What are your thoughts? Monitor your thoughts. What are you feeling? Monitor your feelings. What are you doing? Monitor what you're doing. So as we can say, it's monitoring, okay? And then just it becomes automatic, and then this is what we call awareness. So we're just being consciously aware and fully engaged, and that comes from being present in the right here, right now. Then we're not just hurrying up to do everything and get through the day. We're enjoying the uturi. And uturi is like uterus, okay? Where is everything born? From its essence first. So we're going to start appreciating essence more. Because we're so wrapped up in, we're very visual and we're very tangible. We want to, stimulate our genitals. We got to do something with our hands. We got to fidget spinners. We got to smoke cigarettes. We got to something, right? Keep ourselves busy and stimulated visually, mentally. Okay, now mentally, that's going to happen. So focus on things that are a little bit more subtle, like hearing. So when you're talking to someone, it really helped. My nails are jacked on it. It looks like I have very rustic French manicure or something with graphite colored and plain nail color. Yeah, stayed pretty good on the thumbnails. Just I do a lot with my hands, washing my hands all the time because I have a child. So and he's a 5-year-old boy, so I'm washing my hands a lot. Well, rinse with water, really. I don't use a lot of soap. Unless it calls for it, because it's, a little bit too much uturi, if you know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm saying, you catch my drift. You can pick up what I'm laying down. Okay, let's get a card here, yo. Yo, deck. Yo, oh, Keeper of the Light wanted to stick out though. Okay. Okay. That's gonna go with what's gonna come out here. Oh, I saw something, I think. I wonder if that's the one that's gonna come out. There we go. Oh. The Lakota. 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 We love the Lakota. Yeah. Chief Golden Light Eagle, he's from Lakota. I have in my playlist, the I Am in the Oriflame playlists. And maybe in the Twin Flame Flicks playlist too, because he's a Twin Flame. There's also another Lakota, I believe he's... Is he a... He might be part Apache. Anyway, he goes into the star seeds and all. So anyway, we love Lakota. They got some good Lakota tribe members out here on YouTube, and even like Chief Golden Light Eagle wrote a book called 1111. I think it's called 1111. Chief Golden Light Eagle, and then the other guy, who's a shaman, and gave a presentation, did some dancing and stuff. So anyway, those are in my playlist. So I keep checking, making sure they keep switching a bit. So I make sure that's, you know, so it's, if it's ever you don't see a playlist, it's because they switch it back to private, and I gotta always go into my settings and click it back to public for the playlists and the yeah, for my playlist. So I keep my liked videos private, but I keep my subscriptions and my playlist open, just because the liked videos, there's just probably a million in there, and then old ones that I don't resonate with what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back and unlike. So that's why I keep that private. There's no shame there. It's just like, it's kind of irrelevant. It's not really helpful. So. I saw, okay, so this is very much anchoring. What I saw was a horned, what caught my eye when I was shuffling, because it's the cow goddess. It's anchoring that divine feminine energy. And I was getting the 1-2-1 because of the tree, how it had the diamond and the heart going one way, and then the diamond and the heart going the other way. Oh, it could have been this one. Okay, so New Moon has that too. Okay, the Ark of the Covenant, the 2, 1, 2. Okay, that's how, because it's negative and positive electricity. Oh, it was this one right here. It was the white buffalo. Oh, you know what that means. Oh, so we have Soul Star Chakra on the top again. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Lakota tribe, ancient star family. Hello. Bringing in some goddess, feminine, transformational energies. That's what I was saying, like, because my twin rising up off the ground, it's like, and he's Scorpio, it's like, hello. Okay, I'm going to look in the book a little bit for this one. We won't read the whole thing. And that's 27, which reduces to 9. This tribe, Lakota tribe 16, that's 4 squared. Which that makes sense because of the medicine wheel. Oh, and see this shape? Okay, I'll go into, when I do my teaching with the eyes, okay, and the light coming in, I'll show all these different symbols that basically represent that, okay. Her opening up and letting out the light, and then her opening up and receiving it, and it's all about the eye, and these, how if we can receive light from the eye, we can project it. Okay, that's what all these eye activations in my dream has been. So now that all these things have come together and I've connected and I'm understanding what they're telling me, then I'll go forth with the teaching. So I'll get that one out today. And then I'll do the Ouroboros one, because this Divine Mother energy coming in, so it's important that I get that one out first, I think. I believe, from what I'm being shown. So key elements, let's read these first. Starts on page 62. And ends on 63. So key elements, rose, pink, ray, heart chakra. Hello. I was already getting that from something was the one that started off on the bottom before I started shuffling the other way was the rose pink and the green with some gold there. Rose pink ray, heart chakra, air, the element of air. Teaching, ancient ways. Lakota. But I'm reading for the goddess butterfly. Okay, goddess butterfly. And butterfly is one of their, anyway, in Native American, like when they build the teepee and stuff. Anyway. Ancient ways, heightened senses. Okay, so that's what I'm saying about the uturi, heightened senses. So we're gonna stop being so tangible, visual, and we're more meditative. So more listening with our ears, smelling things. Okay, which is really how we taste. Okay, we only taste sour, sweet, salty, and bitter on the 4 areas of our tongue. It's our olfactory in our nose that actually gives us the essence, the uturi, the flavor of when we're eating something. We did this in, I think it was 3rd or 4th grade. We plugged our nose and we had to keep our eyes closed and try to tell just by the texture and stuff. Because all you could taste was salty, sweet, sour, bitter. You couldn't taste the flavor. So you just had to go by, oh, that feels like peanut butter, or that's crunchy like a carrot. So texture, okay, of that doesn't, like, texture for us is like, oh, we want to, like, you know, satiate and satisfy something of the flesh, but we're being here and now is like just engaging in the essence of it. Okay, not trying to satisfy some, because that's coming from a place of lack. We're just coming in to engage and experience the uturi. So, heightened senses, the language of love, new relationships, connection with the past. So, transition, nonverbal communication, and soulmate. Or twin flame, okay? Because this isn't triggered, this is soulmate, the one God wants you to be with, okay? This is actually pretty short. I'll read this really quick. What do we got? Okay. Goddess Butterfly blesses you with love and transformation. This mandala presents to those that are ready to spread their wings, fly, and nurture other precious souls who are awaiting their own transformation. Goddess Butterfly, is that who? Did I see you? Was that you in the tree? I swear it was like an illumined butterfly. I saw the edge outline of the wings and stuff, and the way it flittered across and whatnot. It was amazing. It was so beautiful. Let me read that again. Goddess Butterfly blesses you with love and transformation. This mandala presents to those that are ready to spread their wings, fly, and nurture other precious souls who are awaiting their own transformation. So ready to spread their wings, fly, and nurture others. So all this healing and stuff that takes place in the cocoon. When you're ready, when you fly out of that cocoon and you have your wings, you're transformed. Now it's time to give back. Okay, not flit around, go, oh, look how pretty my wings are. You are beautiful, butterfly, aren't you? What can you do for humanity? You will notice the butterfly within this mandala is surrounded by a circle of small pods. That's interesting because that little piece of fuzz kind of looked like, you know, those flowers that have lots of little pods, like little flower blossoms, like salvia or something. So it's funny that it's not funny, but it's, of course, says, right? And there's an upward and downward triangle. There's a Star of David on there, okay? So it says soulmate. This is very much twin flame, okay? As one's going down and doing the base root work, okay? The other one's facing up doing the third eye and throat chakra and crown chakra stuff, okay? We always maintain anchored in the heart, okay? But it's like a pulley system. He goes down here, spelunking. You got to be up here on the edge, holding that, anchoring that, you know, so that, you know, it's a partnership. So that's how we do it. That's how we be. That's how we do is be. So these pods represent those souls who are awaiting metamorphosis. And a large part of your journey now is to show them the way. This is like being the center of that projector, okay, that light in the center. Oh, this one needs some light over here. Shoot some over here. That person needs... And you can do this all at the same time, okay? And like by making videos, you can do that. Okay, you make one video, and then anyone who needs to access that light, they'll find it, okay? Because it's all divine. It's all divinely led and guided, so, and written. Oh, okay. Nurture them as you would yourself. You have all that you need. Now is your time to share your gift to the world. Hello. This mandala speaks the language of love. This language is not heard by the ears, but quite simply felt by the heart. That's what I was just talking about before I got into this telepathic communication of the heart and just eye activations and okay. It's just like when a kid, okay, like the mom gives a kid the evil eye. It's not, the kid isn't going, oh, the brow is furrowed just certain way and the eyelid is just flat enough to where, oh, okay, she's mad, I can tell. No, if the eye can receive light, it can project light, and that mother projects light out of her eye with a code, a light code that says you better freaking listen to what I'm saying right now. I'm not messing around. And that kid receives that light code in his eye and just instantly, okay? The evil eye that mom gives the kids, it's not telepathic. It's not mom, you can read mom's facial expression. It's a light code being projected from mom's eye. Mom can receive light. She can project light. She can receive the spirit, okay, and then when she gives birth, she projects the spirit, okay? She receives him, projects him, receives him, projects him. So the eye is a womb too. It's doing the same thing. It's just science, okay? Don't you even science? Oh gosh, this language of love is universal, and all that walk this plane, that's right, are fluent with the dialect of the heart. So practice communicating in this way. Oh, no words are required. Yes, I feel this is where we're getting to. We're already there. We just need to unlock. We already have it, okay? We have the key too. We just have to have the courage to put that key in the lock and turn it. No words are required. Neither desired nor required. Okay, so it is a silent transfer of love as we pass one another. Any other. There are no rules, simply love. Yeah, any other. An animal, you know. You can project love at a house. You walk by, you can, you know, maybe they're fumigating or they're this or they're that. You can project love at that house and heal it and speak to the termites and communicate and tell them there's a better way. You don't have to, it's disturbing these people's, communicate from your heart. You don't even need to use words. Just stand there energetically in that toroidal field of love, and then it just grows and grows and grows and grows until it just keeps expanding, because that's what love does. It's not it just keeps expanding and growing, and then it starts infecting everything around you. And it's freaking awesome. There are no rules, simply love. As a goddess of love, Butterfly also represents the love in your physical life. If you have been seeking love, seek no more. Open your heart and take the hand of love. Open your heart and take the hand of love as you dive into the depths with another. I was just saying with the spelunking and cheese and rice. Open your heart and take the hand of love as you dive into the depths with another. It is time for your hands to interweave. Oh, I'm getting back sweaty. Your hearts to connect and your souls to smile as you recognize each other and journey forward together. If you are in an existing relationship, the presence of Goddess Butterfly will touch your hearts as you deepen your connection of unity. That is beautiful. And 27 is 3 times 9. So 9, 9, 9. Isn't that beautiful? It's just like completion. Masculine, 9. Feminine, 9. Anchoring God at a 9, right? Because completion, when it comes to, you know, God, it's a, you know, 9. It goes to 9, so. But the twin flames, right? We hike it up just 2 more to 11, so. And then 11 for me and 11 for you. So, all right. We'll leave it there for today. That was a little bit longer because I wanted to share some other stuff, and then I wanted to read from the book because it's a new deck and stuff. So if it's a chakra or something, you know, because it can be a little bit more intuitively, but when they're new and stuff, I like to always go by. But see, I already was channeling what the card. What the message was, and there it is right there. So it couldn't be any more perfect, just as we all are. We are perfect. Okay, it's the ego that wants to argue that. But all the arguments of the ego are fallacious. The heart has the one that's based on deductive reasoning and rational thought, and you can't argue with that. So, you know. All right, I love you guys. Peace and blessings.